Hello and welcome to Wrenn and Friends Psychic Talk Radio. I'm your hostess, psychic medium Mary Beth Wrenn. It has been several years since I have actually broadcasted under this title. I was with the Ask One radio network about several years ago, and I've had lots of incarnations through the years with Ask One radio network. Of course, I always shout out or give a accolades to my behind-the-scenes folks. That would be Dave and Connie, who keep this wonderful station going, as well as the Moonstruck TV as well. And I want to give a shout out to our number one listener, my mother, who is the talk show radio junkie of all times when she likes to listen to everything, down the line from Boston to Philadelphia to you name it. You have a talk show and it's interesting, she's on it. She loves her shows. So I also too love radio, and that's why I chose the Ask One Radio Network. I want to give a shout out as well to Shelby Smith. She is in our chat room tonight. The chat room is on Facebook with Ask One Radio. So when you're getting a reading with me, if you're speaking in the chat room, or should I say typing, and you have any questions about how I can be found or where I'm located, Shelby will be the person who will be answering the questions. A quick hello to my fellow gamer, my Xbox gamer. Yes, I am a psychic medium with an eclectic choice of hobbies, one being Xbox gaming, and that would be Adam from, I've been practicing this one, Newcastle upon Time. So he kept saying, just say once upon a time. But if I say it that way, the next thing out of my mouth is from a galaxy far, far away. So, no, he's definitely on planet Earth, last I checked. Well, first of all, before I go into any readings today or tonight, I would like to give a special shout out to my partner. No, not like relationship. No. My partner and radio broadcaster, Terry Petrella. The Mary and Terry show is no longer. While short-lived, it was very successful. But Miss Terry has returned to the corporate world. And that company she's with is a very lucky and fortunate company to have her. She's an enthusiastic, fun, fantastic, driven, passionate woman. And they're very fortunate to have her. And I wish her the best with her career as a personality empowerment coach. And I am grateful that I was able to give her a launch pad to get her business started. So I shout out to Miss Terry Petrella, and I want to dedicate the first show from the Wrenn and Friends return to the Ask One Radio Network to Miss Terry Petrella. Now, if anybody's interested in finding out more about Terry, you can certainly seek her out on Facebook under Terry Petrella, P as in Paul, E, T as in Thomas, R, E, L, L, A, Petrella. Tell her I say hello. I wish her the very best. Now remember, this is the Ask One Radio Network. So you can call in for your free reading, and yes, I guarantee it is a free reading, at 1-888-454-2751. Again, that's 1-888-454-2751. I have a few upcoming events. You can always find me at www.marybethwrenn. That's W-R-E-N-N. Think of like a bird with two N's, two wings, two N's, WRENN.com. I have got an event in Davidson, North Carolina, where I will communicate to the other side. And I've got events coming up in Raleigh, North Carolina, at the Dancing Moon Bookstore for anybody in the North Carolina, Richmond, Virginia area, if you want to drive down that far. But don't forget, you can always find out about the great events coming up through my website. But like I said, with every show that I host with Wrenn and Friends, this show is not for me, it's for you. So I'd like to get started and speak to our first caller, when I start reading. So hold on a second. I'm actually hosting this show at the same time. Excuse me, I'm being just called over here with my assistant, Shelby, over here. And she's, okay. Well, Shelby, that's okay. You'll just have to go on Facebook on the cell phone. Hold on. Isn't this wonderful? It's just behind the scenes technical. It has nothing to do with the Ask One radio. As a matter of fact, oh, guys, this is funny. She's asking for my Facebook login. Why don't you just come on to the show for a second? She's now shy. There really is another person. I'm not talking to a stranger. That's Shelby, everybody. Say hi. So while she distracts you for a minute, let me write down. I even forgot my Facebook login. Oh, Lord have mercy. I think it's this one. I'm so embarrassed, y'all. I can talk to dead people, tell you about your future, but can't even log into my own Facebook. I think that's it. If not, it's something like that. Maybe drop off the last 4 numbers. Yeah, but don't shout it. I'm listening to a million people on the radio. Oh, my God. I have a face for radio, not this television broadcasting thing. I'm so embarrassed. Anyway. Okay, Ray, hold on a second in Perth. Happy afternoon. Oh, wow. Bloopers. Anyhow, we had it all worked out, and the computer decided to shut off. Anyway. Oh, my goodness. Oh, is that Rhea or Ray? How do you pronounce it?
Rhea.
Rhea. Well, Rhea, hello and welcome to Wrenn and Friends Psychic Talk Radio. How can I help you tonight? Or today?
I'm just looking probably for just any messages that are going to come through or a general reading. I
Okay.
don't have a specific question.
Well, that's kind of the best way I work. Give me just a minute while I kind of tune into your energy field. I get this beautiful color of a golden orange reddish color. You know what I want to go toward? Love life. Okay.
Okay.
Let's see now. Don't say anything. You know, like, look, I'm bear, you're zoo, don't feed bear. Okay? Hang on. Honey, I keep getting the impression that your focus is toward either the man at your house, the person that you're living with, or the man who's very close to you. Now, there's a lot of focus on, I wonder if I'm speaking to a spirit on the other side. But I want to say Sam, S-A-M, or I'm saying Dan, D-A-N. I don't know why I feel like I have to say S or D. Okay, hold on. I've got it. Do you understand those initials, S or D, like Sam or Donald or David or I want to say Sam. I'm not moving off of that name, Sam. Okay.
No.
Okay, hold on a moment. I still pick up on an impression of a man around you or in your house. Or I hope your house is not haunted. I don't hope not. You're not living in a 100-year-old house, are you? Okay.
No.
Good. Okay. I don't know why I can't. Yeah, I still have the male impression. I feel like I'm leaning toward your love life, and I keep getting the impression of a new relationship, or that you're going toward a new relationship, a new love life. I sound like a stuck record here. I see the zodiac sign of Cancer, and I don't know if that's you or that's this new man. However, the impression and the message I keep hearing is move forward. Don't work on or don't bring up the past. Don't date the past. Don't go nostalgic. Stop being reminiscent. Or if you're meeting this man and he's still stuck in the past or not over his ex, that's like a huge red flag to say, don't even consider dating him. But I know you're just asking me to go wherever I need to go, and for some reason I have got a very strong impression of a male figure. The initials are S and D, so Steve and Daniel, Sam and Daniel. Sam Donaldson. Maybe he was a broadcaster, just saying. Anyway, that's an American thing. Honey, I feel like this person was divorced about 2 years ago, or that for some reason this person is still focusing on what didn't work out 2 years ago. Now, I'm feeling it's the person that you met. I'm not feeling it's you. If I'm mistaken and it's you, honey, get out of the past. Stay with the future. Stay with the now. But I still feel like I'm talking about a guy, not you. Let me pull some more cards. I'm not shaking this off. There is a male presence to you. Father. I wonder if it's a father figure. I'm just cannot get the words S and D out of my head. All right. Rhea, what's your birthday? Maybe that'll help you lock in.
5th of September.
5th. Did you say 5th of September? So Virgo.
Yes. Yes.
There's a male presence around you. He's too darn strong. I feel like he's a father figure. I'm not moving off male. I do feel, I want to say 2 years ago. The way I'm feeling, it feels like it's romantic or it's relationship, or I'm looking at the husband. I just feel like it is so prominent to me. And let me try to explain something to you. When I look into your future and I pick up on a specific person and it doesn't leave, it's because that person's not here.
Yeah.
Meaning he's not alive. He's passed away. Yeah. Okay? Because I thought I was seeing your future, but I'm like, this man's not moving. So I have got the initials SD, and I feel like I'm supposed to acknowledge father presence. But the message to you from this person is saying, stop looking back. Keep moving forward. Don't be nostalgic. And I feel like this person died 2 years ago. And as I'm beginning to tune in more into his energy, I see him grabbing his chest. However, it's the lower quadrant. So I'm looking at the right side of the chest. So I'm thinking this man may have passed away from a lung problems, respiratory.
Yeah.
Who is this? Clue the medium in here.
It sounds like my dad, but he's been gone a long time.
Is it 2 decades and I'm
over
wrong? It being 2 years?
Many years. It's been 20 years since my father.
20 years. Look, I'm not exactly perfected this, so my 2 would be your 20.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying? Because I could have said February.
Yeah.
You know why? February's the 2nd month of the calendar year. So to me, so I keep saying that number 2. But his message to you is stop being nostalgic. But he's telling me about a relationship for you. Stop being nostalgic. Now, I also feel like I have to acknowledge the name Linda to him. So might be wrong with the name Linda, right with that letter L, because I feel like I'm speaking about his wife. I was going to say his mother, but that would be your mom. I feel like he's saying the letter L. Linda, Lynn.
Okay. I don't know that.
Who is? Okay. I feel like I want to say that name is connected to your mom. So it might be a last name. Whatever you do, don't say the last name on the radio, okay? You know, just a safety thing. Rhea, he's focusing on your mother. However, stand back. Wait a minute. She's alive. Okay, if this is not your mom, it's a woman who's older than you, who might be a sister, but I feel like, wait a second. Your father's making me feel like you were brought up or taken care of by an older sibling. Did you? I'm not certain here. I'll ask the question, but I really don't feel certain to this. No, I don't think your mom died before your father. I'm not certain there.
No.
It doesn't. However, I feel like when she passed away, your older sister stepped in, but it's a woman with the letter L. And that's why he's telling me to say thank you to her. You understand that?
Still alive.
She's still alive. Man.
Yeah. My grandmother actually brought me up, though, and she's passed on.
Can you identify why I'm saying Lynn, Lenore, Linnell, I got a law.
No.
All righty. I'm stumped on that one. I'm going to leave it be.
Yeah.
But your
Yeah.
father's enveloping you with a lot of love energy. Hey, well, he's still around your mother. Okay. Well, my friend, that's what I got with you tonight. I feel like I've had more of a reading with your dad about you than with you with your dad. He's very a strong, prominent type of personality.
Yes,
And
he's always around.
That's what I love about connecting to the other side. When a person dies, they only lose their body. They don't lose their personality. That's intact. So I often say to people when they come to my public galleries, if you're grumpy here, you're going to be grumpy over there. It's your choice. It's your personality. Your father is a prominent, strong, not so much silent type, but a personality, a force to deal with when he comes into the room. So I feel like he's enveloping you. All right,
Great.
I'm done. That's what I got. Thank you so much for calling my show.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye-bye now. You're listening to Wrenn and Friends Psychic Talk Radio. My name's Mary Beth Wrenn. I'm a psychic medium. And you can call me at 1-888-454-2751. I also want to give a quick shout out to all of those people, or maybe I should be saying I would like to give a quick shovel to all of those people in the Northeast that are going through their second nor'easter of the week. Talk about environmental changes. I just got a text message coming in from my beloved mother. She's also part-time meteorologist. I love you, Mom. But she's just told me that there's 8 inches of snow in the Philadelphia area of the United States. That's Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. So wherever you are tonight, if you're at a warm climate and it's cozy, be blessed that you're in an awesome environment and that you're not digging up from the snowstorm. So I wish the people in the Northeast the best and be safe. Let's see. Speaking of the Northeast, we have Darlene from Geneva, Ohio. How are you tonight, and what can I do for you? Geneva, you're not snowed in, are you? Uh-oh. I just moved the... Well, hopefully, Geneva, if you're out there tonight, that you're safe and sound. I know that, I could pick up on your energy field, but you're not there. So maybe you're shouting into the phone about now, but, that's technical for you. But you know what? So what? Have a lot of fun. Geneva, when you listen back to the show, I'm going to do something special for you. I'm going to explain or express to you what your aura field is. And, I just heard that you're there. There was a voice in my head. I'm not going to say that it's a spirit from the other side. It was my producer from behind the scenes. Darlene, what can I do for you tonight?
Oh, my goodness. Basically, I just need to know that my father is okay on the other side. I miss him dearly. And want to make sure that my husband is, with his cancer treatments, going to be okay.
Okay. Now, first of all, I'm focusing on your aura field. And now the energy around you is a very dark navy type blue. And that tells me you're a woman who's very serious, straight to the point, A plus D plus C, a person who is very exact. I will get to the spirit world. They're pulling me toward your husband. And I'm feeling that. Are you arguing with the doctors? Or are you trying to get a second round of treatments for your husband? But it feels like you're going to 2 different locations for his treatment, not just one.
Yes, we are.
Okay. Now, I get the impression it's your personality and it's your tenacity that your husband's lucky to have you, my friend, because
thank you.
yeah, I mean, you won't take no for an answer.
No, I do not.
No, you don't. Not with that dark blue aura field. Now, dark blues are people that I see who are mathematicians, CPAs, accountants. You're very point A, point B, point C. I'm not saying that's your career. Might as well be, though. You're an advocate. Your intuitive ability, your psychic ability, your spiritual gift from God is that you're an advocate. Man, you stand up for the underdog. Okay, here's your dad. Here's your dad coming in. He's saying to me, yes, she does. She did it with me. Now, do you understand who Donna is? Why would he be saying the word Donna to me? Donna. Is that a nurse?
No, I don't know a Donna.
Okay, he's telling me for you to look for the name Donna that is connected to your husband's healing. Or your husband's healing modalities. Maybe it's a advocate nurse that you're supposed to reach out to. Maybe it's a social worker, but he's insistent on the word Donna.
Okay.
Let me go back to your father's presence. See, I see a man in a military uniform, and to be specific, it looks Navy. Now, if your dad's not in the Navy, I've got somebody from the other side showing up to me. It's either Coast Guard or Navy, but he's saluting you. So think.
No, that's not my dad.
Think outside the box then. What I'm saying is, and this is how I work best to the medium world, I can't give you exactly whom you want to speak to. That's not how I work.
Exactly.
I listen to the spirit world, and they tell me what to say to you. I have got a man in full first-class uniform saluting you, and he's appearing to me as a Coast Guard or Navy. If it's Marine, I'm seeing a white military hat. I'm not picking up the dark blue or black hat. It's coming across to me as white. Definitely officer material. Gosh, he's connecting to you. I wish you could recognize this man. I wonder if he was connected to your father like a brother. Now, no, I'm not so sure on the name. I want to say Ron, but it's not strong to me. It could be Robert, still not strong to me. I'm not feeling the strength. I'm going to stay with the military fella. God, he's saluting you. May I ask you something? Was your husband ever in the military?
No, but his father was. And I loved his father dearly.
I think that's who's coming through. So you thought you were talking to your own dad? You're being saluted by his father.
Sounds like him.
Was his father a first-class officer?
Yes, he was.
Okay. Here's the surprise. Be surprised, Darlene. Surprise, Darlene! You're being saluted by his family because you hold his family in high regard, just like you hold your own. And that whatever your last name is, please do not say it on the air, but whatever his last name is, you carry it with honor. So you are surrounded by angels, and you're going to have a lot of interesting coincidences where your husband will be getting his cancer treatments. Maybe he was supposed to have an appointment at 3, but for some reason the nurse comes in and says, well, you could go in early and leave earlier. Surprise, here's a gift. Okay? Or, because I feel like the spirit world is really looking out for you. Lord have mercy, I just heard the name Kate. So also remember the name Catherine or Kate?
Yes, Catherine was his mother.
Okay, honey, your in-laws love you. They have just enveloped you, and they are surrounding you with the golden wings of love.
Aww.
Frankly, honey, you've earned your wings. You are an advocate. You're an advocate to your husband, and I hope you take that calling and help other people as well. Because there's going to be a lot of people, unfortunately, there are a lot of people that are sick and by themselves.
Yes, I know, and I do try to help them.
You're a rock star in my life. You keep doing that. Darlene, that's your calling, my friend.
Oh,
my God,
thank you.
you're going to make me cry. And I do this for radio. My hands go flying around. I'm always moving off camera because I'm a radio person, not a video person. So anyway, I'm going to kiss the camera. Mwah, mwah, mwah. You keep going. Catherine and officer or gentleman over there are loving you.
Yeah, Jim.
It's Jim. Okay, it's not
Jim.
your pops. I wish I could say I'm talking directly to your pops, but it's your in-laws are louder.
Yeah, they're Italian. No wonder.
No wonder I'm talking with my hands. Well, have a wonderful evening, and thank you for calling the show. And
Thank
I hope you
so
stay
much.
safe. You're welcome, Geneva. I'm about to call you Geneva from Darlene.
Okay, honey.
Well, I
Thank
psychic
you.
take home.
Thank you so much.
Take care. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you, everyone, for listening to the Psychic. Change. Stop. Breathe. Thank you for listening to Wrenn and Friends Psychic Talk Radio. When I communicate to the other side, as you can see, I don't particularly like for people to tell me who you want to speak to, because you will get what Spirit needs to say to you. And that's why I ask you, when you come to see me as a medium, to just be open-minded, because you will get a message. It may not be from who you thought, but they definitely love you. And that's why I always like to say, love doesn't die. Just the body, not the spirit. With that happy thought, and like I said, I dedicate this call, or should I say this show, to Terry Petrella. And thank you for listening to Wrenn and Friends Psychic Talk Radio. I'm your host, psychic medium, Mary Beth Wrenn. Remember, reality is what you make it. Make sure you make it the very best. I'll see you next week.